This video brought to you by delicious birthday cake flavored Oreos that sustain me throughout commentating on video games. Seriously, those fucking things, delicious. But more on that later. Welcome to the Forest Temple. Pretty exciting, the first level as Adult Link. Oh, I can't wait. I'm sure it's going to be a nice, smooth walk. Oh, shit. Wolfos. No, but this temple's actually pretty dope. I like it quite a bit. Beginning with this very first room here, actually. Like, I really like how you start not inside the temple immediately, but like there's kind of like an entrance here. And we're going to be doing stuff before you even go inside. That's right. So I believe there's like a key or something like that. Wasn't that door locked? There is a gold skull Tula. I'm gonna get that bad boy. See how handy the hookshot is? It's almost like the boomerang, but the adult version, like the not baby version. It's like when you had those little like balls on wheels when you were like a kid, but then you grow up and you get like an actual lawnmower and you're like, fuck yeah, this is for men. It is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Let's kick things off. Oh man. Look, it's a big skull Tula. Weak only on its soft belly. Unless you have the hook shot, in which case you can just kill the shit out of it from the front of the face. This dungeon's really threatening so far. Ooh. It's haunted. So yeah, this is going to be one of those dungeons where it's like the exit's right here, but you need to run around and collect a bunch of shit first. So hey, here we go. How about that music track though? Fucking sick. Ooh, Skulltula. I think we came here at night, so I'm going to be finding all sorts of these things crawling around. Yeah, this temple has a really good track to it. I don't know why I like it so much, but just find it so beautiful. These things are such pussies in this game. If they hit you, like, they don't do shit compared to like Majora's Mask, where they would actually jinx you so you couldn't use the sword. They're called bubbles, by the way. Sorry, no bios. I'll look at a bio on this bad boy. Look at that fucking shot, bro. He's gonna fuck me up. He's a Stalfos. These things are the real deal. See that fucking block? This is where the game gets a little bit tougher. If you're doing like a 3-heart run, which I actually have like, oh no, oh no, uh-oh, oh shit, I was trying to open up the items. Oh no, I have a fairy. Thank God. When the fuck did I get that? Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is when the game gets a little tougher. Bitch. Because these guys pack quite a bit of a punch. I remember I was doing a 3-heart, no potions, no shield run. And these fucking things were the bane of my existence. Because they do quite a bit of damage, like 2 hearts or something. 1 heart, looks like. And I don't know, they're really fun to fight. They're just like it's a real duel whenever you fight one of those bastards. Oh, I can replace my fairy. Which apparently I will need. But, you know, that's cool. 1 death. I'm fine with that. Is the bubble back? Oh, okay, here we go. He just doesn't even give a fuck. Yeah, they're just skulls on fire. You know what I really like is their laughing noise. Both of them. They have like 2. They have like their idle laugh, where it's kind of like a little chuckle. And then they have this ghostly cackle. Okay, here we go. I think we're supposed to go over here next. Another one of these blocks. Turns out, actually, Navi will tell you it's the same design as on the Door of Time. I don't remember if, like, she says that before. How the hell do you... YLR, that's right. Okay. I don't remember if she'll tell you that, like, after you do Dompy's race, but... you know. With that big block out of the way, let's go ahead and see what's in here. Another outside part with a big baba. This big bitch. Like, even if you cut it at the stalk, it's still like... doesn't even care. Bitch. So, yeah, this is another pretty cool, like, outside part. I thought it was nighttime. What happened to that shit? And, oh, it's the sewer. It's full of Wawa. Ugh. And some temple ruins. I mean, what temple is complete without some pillars? Anyway, I believe we're supposed to go over here and climb up the vines of, well, I was going to say the vines of time, but I guess it's more like the vines of the forest. Let me just get rid of the vermin first. And there's one up there that I don't think the hook shot's going to be able to reach just quite, but that's okay. Just sneak past it really stealthily while he's not looking. Dude, what if spiders in real life just wore skulls on their backs? You'd be so freaked out. I wouldn't fuck with that. I wonder who came up with that shit. Yeah, there's spiders, but here's the kicker. Oh, front's over here. Here's the kicker. They wear skulls. Give me one animal that wouldn't be improved by, like, especially bugs, by, like, using skulls as, like, the exoskeleton. Where do you think they get the skulls? Bitch. That was the big Deku Baba's little kid. So check that out. That is a real deal target, specifically made just for the hook shot. Exciting stuff. There's like a red switch. I don't even know how many red switches there are in the game, but it's kind of interesting in that, like, I believe red switches indicate that, like, you can depress the button if the colors indicate anything at all. But I don't really think there's any point in which you'd have to, like, raise the water level. Damn, bro, Link landed on his knees. It's fucked up. Oh, you can't backflip that? Whatever. Backflip down. Link's trying acrobatics that he just cannot handle. Luckily, there's two random hearts just in the sewers. And then one random little key. Nice. Now, if you want to be stylish, what you do is you hook shot up here. Why do I feel like... I remember there's like... I think there's... I'm triggering like a memory for this location. I think there's a glitch you can do here, like a popular glitch. But I don't remember. Anyway, that sewer area is kind of like a shortcut to and fro this area. You can get some... Well, you can take the shortcut if you want. Not that it really matters. But the main thing we wanted down there was the key. So, hey, check. Gotcha. Now we got a buttload of keys to make it through wherever the hell we're supposed to go. Still haven't found any of the Poes yet that made their way off at the elevator activating flames. I don't know how they rigged that up. Pretty impressive, though. Gotta kill all the bubbles, man. That's what it's all about. You don't want the devil to... Or the devil. What the fuck? You don't want the temple to be permeated with bubs. That's what I'm gonna call them now. Bubs. This part's kind of a bitch. So you have to, like, push these blocks all around. And it's kind of just a pain in the fucking ass. Because, like, it's so big. So, like, we're gonna shove this bad boy all the way up here. And wait, is that like a little bit less? But then it plugs up the wall, so you gotta go like do it again. It takes fucking forever. Oh shit. And again, you know, I'm only gonna point this out one more time, but how the fuck is he pulling this thing? I just don't get it, man. It's something that's plagued me ever since I was a kid, just like not knowing. How the fuck does he do that? These blocks are so big, dude. Link's getting swole. Here we go. Into the little cubby. And now if you got sharp eyes of the hawk, you might have noticed this ladder here. There should be area. Yeah, you gotta push another one. We're not done yet. Because in Zelda, where there's blue, there is always also red. Oh boy, riveting. So. Oh, hey, look. It's a little eyeball. Too bad we can't use the slingshot. I wonder why Link feels so compelled to just, like, he sees an eyeball. It's like, oh, I better shoot the shit out of that. Don't be eyeballing Link. He'll blind your ass. Can you tell I'm, like, really enthralled with this block pushing puzzle? Mostly just because, like, God, it takes forever. Alright, Link, come on. Climb up there. It's okay, though. You're rewarded with, like, the super bout. We're gonna have a fight to end all fights right here, because there is not one, but two blue bubbles. Look at these bad boys. Mmm. Dumbass. Use one of the two remaining keys we got. Oh, wow. Gee. I never would have figured that out, Navi. Thanks. Yeah, this hallway is completely screwed up. Yeah, Navi. Shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. I mean, I honestly don't see shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh. It was coming for us. Yeah, she's talking about the wall masters. There's wall masters, and then some games have like floor masters, which are different. What's that? This torch looks like the ones we saw at the entrance of the temple, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. This is where shit actually gets a little fucked. So it's kind of weird. You can like walk where there's a hole. You can't go down the hole. You'll fall down to where we fought the Stalfos previously. You know, when I was a kid, me and my friends always called them Death Knights, and I think that's a way cooler name. Bitch. I'm just like letting myself get fucked up. Oh, the heart oh, no, there it is. Oh, Link, pick it up. There we go. Okay, this is kind of like a little fucked up because if you kill one, it will leave the other one alive. So I'm going to kind of damage them. Like, I'm going to kind of rotate who I'm doing damage to here. I kind of like that because it's kind of like harkening back to like the older games where Stalfos would like regenerate if you didn't finish him off with a bomb or something. Bitch. So as you can see, I'm just beating him up with a fucking stick. Come on. He's trying. Oh, he's on the defense. I know what he's trying to do. Trying to buy time for his buddy. Didn't work though. The fairy bow. Everything's got to be fairy stuff. Seriously, like, I don't know if it's just me, but like every time I go to the supermarket, like, put these here and put this there. It's always like unicorn shit, man. Like I'm always seeing like, oh, like unicorn pudding or unicorn cereal or like unicorn marshmallows for hot chocolate and shit. It's like, what the fuck? It's getting a little creepy. But anyway, so now that you got the fairy bow, just with the skilled aim of a marksman, shoot everything up. Basically, it's like getting a slingshot back, except it's way cooler. And you can solve Poe puzzles. So this is the first Poe we're going to be fighting. Joel. I'm going to give you such a pro tip for these guys. So they go invisible periodically, and you can kind of attack the shit out of them. Keep them off the stairs, because then it fucks it all up. How you can get him to reappear instantly is just use a Deku Nut. Oh, and this saves you so much time. Like, oh, you're never gonna know how you lived without this. I always misjudge the fucking timing. It's like the Zweihander, man. Like, whenever I play Dark Souls, and I try using like the Zweihander, it's like the longest sword in the game, but fuck if I don't just like barely miss it, like the enemy I'm trying to attack. Like the tip is like 2 inches away from it. I'm just like, fuck. And I have depth perception. But you know what it is the 3D on the 3DS isn't turned on, so. Oh, that must be it. And so here's kind of a little, like, kind of lame, to be honest with you. Like, each of the Poe sisters have a different puzzle you have to solve, except for these two. Like, this is just the same goddamn shit. Oh, you bitch. So you're just, and it's back to back too, so it's like you're doing the same damn thing. That's the blue one. She's the mommy. Not really, I don't know that. Beth? Oh, that's a cute name. You ever see like a bunch of spiders and like you see like all the little spiders in like a cluster, and then you see a really huge one in the middle of all the spiders and you think that's the mommy. Oh yeah, I really wanted the heart. Oh, you know this is gonna be awesome because I already got the dungeon item. I don't think it's better from there. Oh boy, now I can know where I'm going. This temple is a little intense though, in terms of just like, there's lots of twists and turns, literally. That door in particular, I always remember like when I was a kid, I would always like get to that door but not have the extra key I needed, and I was like, fuck. Because you can like go through that whole area without doing the like, I meant to set a Pharaoh's Wind thing actually. We had to go all the way back to the twisty hallway. You can go through that whole area without getting the key in the sewer, so you can just be fucking SOL and JWF. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut back to the hallway right after the two bubble boys. Okay, so back through old Twisty's corridor. Take care of the bubs. See how badass the nuts are? So now you can use your arrows, not the hookshot, the arrows, on the eyeball. Makes the hallway all straight. And then I'm going to set a Pharaoh's Wind here because I think I'm going to want to come back to this area later. Maybe? I'm not sure, but just in case, might as well get some use out of this fucking item. I tend to use it there sometimes because I always seem to be like backtracking in this tunnel. Ooh, okay, here we go. Look at that shit. They made it look so much cooler than the 64 version, to be honest. Like, I don't say that normally. Ooh, here we go. Oh, it's an actual hand shadow. They changed that too. I didn't notice that. Look at this bad boy. The Wall Master. Classic Zelda enemy. This thing will take you up. And, oh, they drop a shit ton of money too. They'll take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. But yeah, these things look so much better. These fancy chests. And the boss key. To get into the chamber where the boss lurks. Ah! Yeah, now that we're big adult boys, you're gonna have to start using boss keys to get to where the boss is at, alright? No more of this pussy shit like, yeah, the boss is just sitting in here, just make it there any way you can. No. It's locked. It's like me when I'm jacking off. I lock the door. If I was a boss in The Legend of Zelda, I'd be in one of the adult Link temples, because the door would be locked. Because I'm always jacking off. Oh boy. Here we go. This is a little different. This is a floor master. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So these are the floor masters. These things are kind of intense. I remember when I was a kid, like, oh god, these things gave me so much trouble. Because first of all, they have the punchy attack, and they're invulnerable during that. But they split off into these little bad boys. And these things are fucking nasty, because they'll jump on your chest, they'll suck the life right out of you, then they'll grow big again. I really love, okay, to be honest, I love the animations of these things turning. I'm gonna risk getting hit here, just to look at it. Look at it. I don't really know what he's doing over there. But I love the way they turn around. They like pivot on their thumb. That's fucking genius, dude. Oh my god. Look, he can't stop because he loves it too. He's like, I'm turning. Come on, suck me up, bitch. It's just fucking gnarly. I wanted this to happen just to show it off. Come on, you little puss. You always attacked the shit out of me when I was a kid. Oh no. He's sucking the life out of me balls. And he grows big. You know what I actually don't know? And maybe I'll try to do this later. Dumbasses. I don't know if like you can split them into 3, have all of them suck the life out of you, and then just have 3 new floor masters. Ugh. That'd be sick. If they're a little more aggro, that would fuck you up. Alright. Sometimes I just have like so much stupid shit to say about like the dumbest things. Okay, let me think. Where the hell do I go now? Okay, so it took me a little bit to remember where the hell I was supposed to go. But I think what I want to do is... Man, you guys just don't quit, do you? I think what I want to do is go ahead and untwist this hallway. Kind of getting mixed up in where I was, because I think we have to go back through the blue, through Beth's little room, and there's an area that I haven't quite explored yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flash forward there. Okay. Let's see if this holds the answers that I seek. Yeah, here we go. Somehow I didn't make my way over here. But that's alright, because we got this room. So, funny thing about this room is, there's the eye switch you gotta hit, and you gotta do it with an arrow through that torch to unfreeze the frozen frost. The funny thing about this is if you got Din's Fire before you turned into adult, you can actually just use that to cheese the fuck out of this. But that's no fun. And honestly, doing it with the arrow, it's not that hard. So that's gonna straighten up the hallway for you. Or no, the opposite. Look at these green ones. They're just like blue ones, except they suck because they just go around in a circle. I never kill them because I feel really bad. Like, you don't need to kill those guys. They're just trying to fucking live their best life. This is a weird fucking room. So sometimes the bruh name really catches me off guard. Like, bro, watch out. Really makes people, like, all the characters in the game seem a little more, like, I don't know, chill. What I like to do is take these bitches out. This door just leads like a shortcut back to the earlier part of the temple for like no good reason. You can use the Scarecrow song in there, which I didn't even touch on, but you know. Anyway, getting off track here. So this room's like way less intimidating than it looks. They gave you this whole checker pattern and everything, but like honestly, all you have to do is just run from the switch, or run to the switch, run to the chest. The chest and the switch both like are not taken up by like, they both have holes above them. So you just do that and then you're done. Here we go. Third Post Soul. So this one's a little more fun than just shooting the paintings. You gotta like put the puzzle together. And I love puzzles. Like literal jigsaw puzzles without like the jig and the saw, because they're just blocks. So just push these together. There's like a fake-o piece in here. I don't even know what that is. It's like a blue. That's supposed to be Beth. I don't know. If you don't do this in time, it like says fuck you, rotates all the blocks, but it's honestly super duper easy. And then we get Amy. Oh, they have the cutest little names. I think their names are all in like reference to something. Oh, you can get 2 shots. Oh, fuck. Damn. Well, looks like we're going for a PB this run. Yeah, I think their names are all like a reference to something, but not quite sure. Dumbass. So you might be wondering, but where is the 4th Poe sister? Well, she's right down there. Look, she's all like upset that her sisters are dead and they're turned into fire. So let's go give her a hug. Oh, but it's a trick. What's this one's name? Meg? Oh, man. So this one splits into multiple images. Like, we've all seen this before. I didn't notice which one it was, actually. This one? You can tell... Oh, there we go. You can tell because she's the one that spins. And then you kind of just walk around here. So it's that one there. What happens if you use the nuts? Oh, you can kind of like make some of them disappear. Yeah, you kind of have to do this one the long way with the arrows. It takes forever, but it's the final sister. So what do you expect? It does take a while, though. Because it takes like 5 shots to kill these things. And that's that. Kind of cool how she drops arrows, but the cutscene lasts too long for you to actually get the arrows. Like that. That's a nice little fucking detail. So here's just another fucking weird room. This dungeon is full of them. It's almost like they've busted all their, like, let's figure out the really weird concepts we have for dungeons and just throw them all into the first one. So it's like a large room with little cubbies placed throughout and a rotating outer wall. Or inner wall, rather. And you just basically line up the holes on the inner wall with the cubbies on the outer part, and that's that. And then I pretty much just always rotate this thing kind of counterclockwise. And eventually you get everything. The place is just crawling with spiders. You ever have spider dreams? God damn, I used to get spider dreams all the time because I'm kind of scared of spiders. So like, oh, I'd have dreams of just like being in my house, but there's just like, or other people's houses, and there's just spiders everywhere. It's like, fuck, man, I hate those dreams. They're even worse than like the crazy dreams I normally get. My friends always make fun of me because I have the stupidest, like, just most, like, just like the wackiest dreams. Like, they don't mean shit, and they're often just like really vague and upsetting. We don't have time to get into that right now. It's time for the boss. It's time for the boss. Guess he doesn't want to show. Phantom Ganon. You know, I actually have an action figure of Ganondorf that I got back in the day. And, he comes with that same mask. Uh-oh. Whoa. Like the Phantom mask. It's pretty cool. So basically this fight is split into two parts. The first part is basically like locating Ganon in these paintings. There's going to be a real one and a fake one. So you got to shoot the real one and he's coming out. The fake one just turns the other way. It says, fuck you. Like you just saw. And then if he gets out, he shoots you with a big blast of lightning. Okay, here we go. Side by side is the ideal. Because then you can aim for both. And this room's a little disorienting, especially on the 3DS version. It feels like, because the screen's a lot smaller. And the horse is gone. Oh, let's get the bio. He's an evil ghost of the Forest Temple. He came out of one of the pictures. Ooh, answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. How about Din's Fire? How about the nuts? Ugh. Wow. No, it's the classic Zelda thing. Shoot the magic back. And this is a pretty fun fight, honestly. I don't know if there's any, like, great strategies for, like, hitting them with these magic blasts, but I don't know. There's a reason they do this a lot in Zelda games. It's fun. Having a nice little tennis match with Ganon. He's got a good amount of hit points, too, so he doesn't just die in, like, 2 fucking hits. The gap between dimensions? He's sending Phantom Ganon to the wild card dimension. But as always, don't forget your heart container. You ever forget one of these things after killing the boss? I did it in a video one time. Not on this channel, but... Oh, man. I felt really fucking cool then. God, her head looks so big. Hey, Saria. I always believed you would come, because I know you. But, yeah, easy to say now. You can just say that to anyone anytime you see him. Oh yeah, you're giving me the "it's not you, it's me" speech. I've sat through this a million times before. The shiny green forest medallion.